Something else to chew on now. Knowledge management is a field that is about 3 decades old, but one which many small and medium enterprises are unaware of. And yet, embracing it could help some of them surf the waves of the pandemic. Alex Mwangi sat down for an exclusive interview with Moses Wadegu, an expert in knowledge management, and here's what he gleaned pertaining how the science can be applied to businesses during the pandemic.
What are some of the changes taking place in the space of knowledge management in light of the Covid-19 pandemic?
We do a lot of web conferencing, okay, and that has, implored or forced, especially SMEs, to be able to adopt technological platforms. Because, as you know, with technology coming into play, there is ease in terms of sharing knowledge, which did not exist, initially.
Owing to the pandemic, there has also been a downside when it comes to the volume of knowledge that is shared for the benefit of businesses.
We can now not socialize, and therefore we can now not be able to access that inbuilt knowledge that can only be shared at the point of interaction in a social environment.
Knowledge management is defined as the process of capturing, distributing, and effectively using knowledge. It's a science whose application is yet to be tapped by businesses. The COVID-19 pandemic has inadvertently helped expand the scope of knowledge sharing.
Today, you can be able to learn any, business idea by interacting with others online. And that is something that people have embraced, even the small businesses.
To make progress in the midst of the COVID-19 storm, business leaders need to step out of their comfort zones and seek or create opportunities to learn through interactions with peer enterprises.
There is need for organizations to come together and develop what works best as we move forward. And this will also not basically just, revolve around manuals, because you see, a lot of what works best is not shared in documents. Okay. A lot people hold behind, people hold because it's something that is inbuilt. Unless you provide them with an environment where they can be able to share what they have, then it won't be documented.
What advice would you give an entrepreneur or the manager of a small or medium enterprise in order for them to survive the pandemic?
It's important, first of all, for entrepreneurs to know that there is not going to be a messiah to help them recover from their businesses. The other thing is that they need to focus on their cash flows. Okay. For medium enterprises, I think the major thing right now is to learn.
Alex Mwangi.